Now, to our nation's capital. Now, you think of who's the most powerful person in the White House. Not that guy. The answer is going to surprise you, and it's all going to make sense now. Take a look at this.
Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. But during their presidencies, it was Andre Rush, who quite literally might have been the most powerful guy in the White House. I mean, look at this dude. Rush served as a White House chef through the Clinton, Bush, Obama, and Trump administrations, and made quite a name for himself serving up award-winning meals for some of DC's elite. But it's not just his cuisine that grabs your attention. This former Master Sergeant spent 23 years in the Army, serving in Korea, Afghanistan, and Iraq, and has built a reputation and a physique that has made him a staple in mainstream media, gaining widespread attention advocating military service and suicide prevention, doing 2,222 push-ups every day to raise awareness for 22 veterans who on average die by suicide every day. His passion now, promoting mental health awareness and using resilience and a positive attitude to help others thrive. He's certainly come a long way. A little boy from the rural South who made it to the White House. The man affectionately nicknamed Tiny, now making a big impact.
I love it. So much to Chef Rush's story. He is recounting it all in his new memoir, Call Me Chef, damn it. A veteran's journey from the rural South to the White House. It comes out today. And here he is, all three of them, him and those arms. I mean, we had to pull out extra chairs for the arms.
For the biceps.
Now, explain. You still doing the 2,222 push-ups?
I do, except for Saturday and Sunday now. Saturday and Sunday I take off and I just eat.
Okay. What do you eat? What's a cheat day for you?
Everything.
Oh, yeah?
As long as I make it up, I'm good.
And explain to me the title. Why'd you go with that? Call Me Chef, damn it.
It's actually some metaphors because when I became a chef, I wasn't supposed to become a chef. It was a hobby through my mom. I love cooking. And when I came into the chef world, culinary world, I didn't even know what it meant. And I noticed everybody was calling everybody chefs except for myself. Right? I was a big guy and I did a lot of things and I was the hardest worker. And when I became a chef, they still didn't want to call me chef. And so I took it kind of personal. And, and one day I actually told one of the bosses, call me Chef Tim. And he never stopped since then. It worked out.
We will call you whatever you tell us to call you,
exactly.
Chef.
I'm so, first of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
First, and secondly, you've done so much for destigmatizing mental health. You've been very vocal in helping veterans. Obviously, we talk about mental health here all the time. It's important to me personally as well. What has worked for you in your mental health journey, battling depression, and what advice do you give?
I had to find my own way. I was in 2 inpatients for 4 to 6 months each. I was in an outpatient for another year, and I was fighting. I was fighting because of 9/11, because of things. I asked for support, I asked for help. And back then it was much more stigmatized, especially in the military or places of power. And I was a big guy. So you look at me and you look at people of that stature and you think they're okay. Male or females, they're okay. They can handle it until it builds up and then it becomes a ticking time bomb. And that's what happened with me. And I had to pray, I had to do so many different things, talking to my mother, my supports. And what I found at the end, it was people, good, bad, indifferent. I take energy from people. I'm an energy person. And that's why I do so much. My mother taught me how to love and give. My dad taught me how to work. And whether I meet somebody that's in the best mood or the worst mood, I still have to take their energy and transform it.
Where are you from in the South again?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. So a kid from Mississippi, a black man from Mississippi, looking like you look, right? You talk about how other people look at you and say, oh, he must be okay. Did you have to get over that yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror? I'm a big dude, I'm from the South, I've been through a lot. Did you have to almost get out of your own way to realize you're not strong enough to deal with some stuff?
You know what, that's a great question, and yes, it was like that, because people kept telling me that. They were just hitting it and sticking it in my head and saying that you can do this, and I knew I could, and like I said, again, it just happened so much until one day in the book, one of my generals, my principal said, hey, you've taken care of a lot of people. Now let us take care of you. And I was like, what are you talking about? Right. Because I'd hid it so long. I had tried and tried, but after my last trip to Afghanistan, I had it hard. And PTSD, mental wellness, everything is everybody sees it differently, whether it be in Iraq, whether it be with your coworker, whether it be with anything, especially with kids, which is my foundation. Yeah. You know, I tell people, you know, the number 2 of death is the second death in the world is suicide, and that's between the ages of 10 and 34. Yeah. It's number 10 on the worldwide list for the U.S., and that's just unacceptable. And people don't think about it until it actually happens to them, and that's the hard part. You don't think about it till when it comes relevant to you. It's always relevant.
And this is a good time to always remind our viewers, if you are a loved one out there struggling, you do have help out there. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. You can text TALK to 741-741. This is for free, confidential, emotional support, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we absolutely applaud just your journey and what you've done and where you've come from and where you've gone and where you still continue to fight. You got the book out now.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.